Good morning, Baltimore. This is Vin McCormick, host of the New Life Show. We're here in the southwest area of Baltimore. And it's very busy over here, Baltimore. So we're going to bring you what's going on over here. We're going to tell you what we're doing here because we bring resources to where the resources are needed. I'm just going to say that because we're going to give it to you in just a minute because we bring Baltimore and what's real in Baltimore to Baltimore. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Never give up on yourself.
Baltimore, this is Vin McCormick, host of the New Life Show. We're down here in Southwest Baltimore on Stricker Street. Many of you may know where we are, right at the end of Wilkins Avenue, and it then turns into Ramsey. So we're at Ramsey and Stricker. And if you're not from Baltimore and don't understand what's going on in this area, it's a lot of activity that's not conducive to healthy living. I'm just gonna say that, right? So we're here because that's what we do. That's what New Life Recovery Center does. We go out in the community. We don't wait for an event to happen. We try to be proactive and not reactive. So here we are, right? We're bringing services to the community. Dr. Pearsall, myself, Mr. Will Campbell, another staff member. We've got a resource table set up. We're taking blood pressures. We're giving away Narcan. We're giving away other harm reduction items, condoms as well. So we're just giving out information to try and keep people safe in the throes of active addiction. And many of the folks in this area, Baltimore, are in the grips of active addiction. So we're gonna talk a little bit and we're gonna walk a little bit. I might have stuff in the background, you understand? Because everybody don't wanna be on camera and I don't want nobody to step to me because sometimes they will. So in this park, there's a lot of activities not conducive to healthy living. This is their get down on a daily basis, man. And I'm not here to interrupt that. So we wait for them to come to the table. We don't necessarily step to them because some of them are doing some things that, I should have on camera and I ain't got to explain that because everything that's understood don't need to be discussed. So we just come out here, man, and do the very best we can at trying to lend ourselves and our resources to the folks who need it. This is a hard hit area. It's a depressed area. It's one of those areas that I wish that the mayor, not that he isn't, but that the mayor and the city would, just put more money into because, and I try and keep up with things. There's not a lot of money and planning going into this area that I know of. I'm not gonna say that there isn't, that I know of. Somebody can certainly email me and let me know that I'm wrong. I'd be happy to hear information about what's going on in Southwest Baltimore, Ramsey, and Stricker. We out here even after school, and there's not a lot of kids activity out here. So they got a wonderful playground over here. Look at this wonderful playground, folks. There don't be a whole lot of kids playing this playground because the kids know what's going on. The mothers know. So they don't really want to have their kids in activities not really, really good. So, we're just here to try and do our best, man, and make it a little better. So Baltimore, thank you for tuning in. Don't go anywhere. We got some more information for you. We'll be right back.
Hey, Baltimore, are you ready for your weekly dose of hope, healing, and real talk? Then don't miss the New Life Show hosted by the one and only Benny McCormick. It's the show that's changing lives with powerful stories, expert guests, and inspiration you can feel. We're talking recovery, mental health, and real solutions that lift up our community. Catch the New Life Show every Sunday at 11:30 a.m. on Channel 2, right here in Baltimore.
The look of addiction has become a normal, everyday thing in Baltimore City. One moment, one hit, and a life can slip away. But it doesn't have to end this way. At New Life Recovery Center, we offer hope with treatment, housing, and support for a real second chance. Don't wait. Call us now at 410-304-6563.
In the heart of Baltimore, there's a place where broken stories become new beginnings. A place where healing is real, recovery is possible, and hope is restored. Welcome to the New Life Recovery Center. At New Life Recovery Center, we understand that addiction and mental illness are not just medical terms, their personal battles, and we're here to walk beside you every step of the way. With compassionate care, licensed professionals, and a community built on trust, we're helping individuals and families rebuild their lives one breakthrough at a time. Getting help shouldn't be complicated. That's why we've made our intake process quick, supportive, and judgment-free. From the very first call, we focus on one thing, and that's you. Your needs, your story, your path to healing. Recovery doesn't stop at therapy. That's why we provide wraparound services, safe and supportive housing, individual and group counseling, job readiness programs, life skills workshops, and more. Everything you need, all in one place, because true recovery touches every part of your life.
I'm Ashley Honecker. I've been at New Life Recovery Center for almost 5 months. I was facing 5 felonies from the state for possession with intent to distribute. My life had just taken a lot of bad turns. New Life Recovery Center has given me a literal new life. It's given me a new start. I spend time volunteering in the kitchen now. I have both of my kids here. They're doing way better. They go to school, they've got good grades. It's really given me a new life.
Trauma is heavy. Sometimes we hide it, sometimes we medicate it. But the truth is, we all deal with mental illness in one form or another, and many turn to addiction just to survive the weight of pain. But you don't have to cope alone. At New Life Recovery Center, we help you face the pain and find peace.
My name Don. I work at the New Life Recovery. You know what I mean? Since I've been here, they helped me get back on track. They gave me a job. I've been here now about 7 months, you know. It was important for me to come here to get my life back on track. My life is a lot better now since how it was before, you know what I mean? I got the structure in my life, doing the right things for the right reasons. Thanks for New Life Recovery, my life is back on track.
In Baltimore, nearly 1 in 5 adults struggles with a mental health condition, and every day, countless individuals face the crushing weight of trauma, depression, anxiety, and addiction, often with no one to turn to. But at New Life Recovery Center, we're not just responding to a crisis. We're building a movement of care, healing, and opportunity. Our work goes beyond recovery. We help individuals reclaim their lives, rebuild relationships, and rediscover purpose. And when people get the support they need, entire communities rise. Through partnerships with churches, healthcare providers, nonprofits, and city leaders, we are creating a network of hope right here in Baltimore and beyond. Because when one person heals, a whole neighborhood grows stronger. But that's not all. Every Sunday at 11:30 a.m., we bring that message to you. The New Life Show, hosted by the dynamic Venice McCormick, features powerful stories of transformation, expert guests, and real conversations about mental health and recovery. It's more than a show, it's a movement of healing across our city. Whether you're seeking help for yourself, someone you love, or just looking for hope, New Life Recovery Center is here. The New Life Recovery Center, a place where healing begins and hope is renewed one life at a time. Call 410-304-6563.
It's your host, Vin McCormick, New Life Show. We're here in Southwest Baltimore, and we are on this court. We're on this basketball court. I really love basketball. I won't have a ball with me because I'm down here for some other reasons, but it's really important for agencies like New Life Recovery Center, and there are a host of programs in Baltimore who have licenses just like I do to do mental health, to do substance abuse, and I'm not minimizing what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. I don't really get into that because that's what they do. I just know for us, it's important for us to be in neighborhoods like this because this is where the people who are in despair are, right? They're using this is a disease. We're trying to give them some information about that disease so they can stop using. We're trying to get them healthy. We've got a medical director who can see if they decide to come into the program, because a lot of folks who are out here right now shooting up and smoking crack, they got high blood pressure, they got diabetes, they got hep C or B, and they don't know it or they know it, they're not dealing with it. So they come into a program, our program, they immediately can get those situations remedied, right? The doctor can see them, say, oh, we need to start you on this medication regimen for your insulin or your high blood pressure so that you won't die as a result of having overlooked it for however many years. Once they do that, they will get better. Hopefully we can get them some employment, and hopefully they'll put themselves in a position where they can then start to become, this is an NA term that I use because I like it, productive members of society. We are in front of, how many houses did you count, Calvin, that was empty? Probably 10 houses on the block that's empty. Empty and boarded up, right? Which is two different things. And those houses that are boarded up for a reason. And some of those houses, as Calvin expressed a little earlier, some of the people are going up in the houses, they're getting high, right? We saw some situations where they was boarded up with some clothes. They Calvin close up with some clothing. The door closed with clothing. So the nighttime come around, they just take it off the door, go right in, light the candle, do their thing. So hopefully those people that get healthier and get better, they become productive members of the immediate community, and they can go ahead and rent or buy one of these houses. That's the goal, to become productive, become a member of the community, right? Not something in the community that's being destructive. So that's our goal, to get people to better living, right? So we could talk about that all day, man. But that's what New Life Recovery Center does, and that's why it's so important for agencies like ours to be out here in the communities.
Yes, ma'am. How you doing? You love us chicken, you think?
No, I'm good.
Your stuff may fall out your bag.
Huh?
Your stuff may fall out your bag.
You have a good day, sir. My clothes don't fall that way.
I don't know, but your little purse may fall out.
You want me to get it for you?
No, I got it. Thank you.
Okay, ain't nothing.
There it is.
Sir, I'm about to touch you. It's gonna be cold, okay? All right? There you go. Come on around, sir. There you go. Right. There you go. Go and do that, though. Yeah, I tell you, remember last week I showed you that? They come all the way out. That's right. You got to do something. All the people are going to back to my bag with patrol. Take y'all.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You can have more than one if you want to.
Yes, I do.
All right. Yeah. Don't drink it too fast. Okay, just stand up against that. All right.
So what was that?
So once you're coming out of the nod, anything cold will jolt you, but it won't, jerk you. So you touch them first so they can feel it, and then you give them something. Same thing we did last week. But you don't want to bother them until they're able to move, okay? Because it sounds bad, but actually that wasn't what they would consider good fentanyl, because it didn't knock them out like that. You good? Thank you.
Calvin had a great idea. He said, Vin, we should set up something that allows the community to talk about what's going on with them. So I was like, Calvin, that's a great idea. So we started this thing called the New Life Community Mic. So we've got some people who are going through their situations, who were willing to come on camera and just, and just talk to you and let you know what's going on with them. Some of you don't care. Some of you do care. We care because we need to, right? So we're going to have a few of those people just talk to you and let you know why they're out here and what's going on with them. It's called New Life Community Mic.
Okay, so my name's Joe. I'm not from Baltimore. Came out here about 6 years ago now. It's coming up on 7. When I came out here, I had a wife. I owned a $250,000 house. I owned a tree service, and she sold cars and was a personal trainer and filed tax returns for people. And she made $12,000, $15,000 a month. And then she had a warrant for possession, and that same warrant, she March 22nd, they made her date of death. She died of an overdose. On her birthday, she was supposed to turn herself in the next day. After her birthday, that was the deal with her folks. It's just completely rocked us. I mean, rocked me, because she's not here to deal with it anymore. Doesn't have to deal with it anymore. It just, you go from what we were going through was we were doing a clip, which is 50 pills a day between the two of us, of $6 caps, which is $300, and then another $100 in crack. and that's like $450 a day we had to come up with. And you know, once you get going with that, it's very hard to stop. Then you come out here, and it was difficult to switch from the life that we knew to living in the car, still expecting in the back of your mind all of those things that you used to have at hand, like, you know, running water, electricity, you know, pretty much eating meals every day, and not knowing what it is to be out here. And we learned. I learned very quickly, and she was pretty, so she didn't have to learn so quickly. She just got slapped in the face several times, and had jolts of reality, I think. And it's a whole different world from the country where I'm from, to come out here and go to this.
I have what's called TIAs. They are like mini strokes. So any chance I can, I get my blood pressure checked.
We're here every Monday, so. Sorry, you need to go to the hospital.
Yes, ma'am. I know. I have no, seriously, Dr.
No,
Chris.
I'm serious.
I walk around like this. I have TIAs. I'm going right now. Take this clown thing and sit down.
Yeah, sit down and rest.
Yes, ma'am. See how high it is?
Oh my God.
I have what's called TIAs. They're like mini strokes.
No, I know
Like,
exactly what they are.
Yeah, I was speaking to him, and
yeah.
I walk around like it's awful.
That's awful, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, please go.
214/120.
Yeah.
A stroke though.
Yeah, that is. Okay, no temperature. So you're a little high, 138 over 85. Yeah, we want you 130 over 80, no more than that. Now, have you drank water today, sir?
No,
Okay,
a little bit, not really enough.
Okay, give me some water, please. So, in
I got
addition,
some water in my pocket.
okay,
you
all right.
mentioned it.
You never can have too much, right? I'm Dr. Ocelia Pearsall, and if you look here, right on Stricker Street, this is an example of why substance use funding is so vital. We see that people have been reduced to living in bandos. You have the evidence of the alcohol. We see needles right here. We know what they're doing. This is not the time to cut funding for this sect of our society. Drug abuse leads to what? Mental health. It leads to loss of families. People are homeless. You can see this is what they're reduced to where they live. We have clothing here. Why? Because they have no place to sleep, no place to eat. Again, more needles. This is telling you that although the numbers have come down, and we are so appreciative that the numbers have come down, we still need to be active in our communities. We still need to not forget that even if it's just one life is worth saving. Right here on the corner, we're here every Monday. We're here giving blood pressure screenings, glucose testing, life-saving information. We give food. Why? Because we understand that people don't always come into your office. You have to come to where the problem is. I am a retired lieutenant colonel. I served 4 times in combat: Desert Storm, Desert Shield, Iraqi Freedom, and Fallujah. Right now we see that the National Guard has been sent by the government everywhere to help eradicate illegal aliens. We should have that same type of effort to eradicate this substance abuse problem. This is nothing new to the United States. Every decade there's something else, and all that's happening is that it's growing. It's taking people younger and younger. Our populations on a daily basis, if you look at who dies has been impacted just by substance use. We need that type of outreach from the federal government all the way down into the kitchen table. We need to come together, and we need to say that one more life lost is one life too many. So what we try to do at New Life Recovery Center is to reach people and to help them to grow. How do we reach them? Sometimes we reach them by giving them a sandwich. Sometimes we reach them by checking their blood pressure. But we reach them one person at a time, not through judgment, but we reach them through identification that by the grace of God, that's not us. Now drugs ravage everybody, every sect of the community. It's not just this place or that place, it's everywhere. As my father would say, who's 94, it's everywhere from the outhouse to the White House. And so it's important. It's important because, as I stated, being in combat with the people that we lost there, those numbers fail in comparison to the lives that are lost on a daily basis here in the United States from something that we all can get behind, that we know is an issue. And it's not just substance use or mental health. Look at what it leads to. It leads to children being homeless. It leads to children not having parents there. It leads to mothers and fathers burying their children. It leads to bullying and isolation. It leads to additional drug addiction for the people that are left behind. There's not a set of society that's not touched by this. When will we say that we need to band together to do what's necessary to not just save a life, but to save the future?
So Dr. Pearsall is one of our really good staff members who is well-versed clinically. She has a great clinical acumen. She has a great love for what she does and for the people that we serve. And that's why she's here. She's not on staff because she's got a Southern accent. She really is sincere about what she does. So we appreciate her and the efforts and just what she gave you in terms of what is needed from the housing. So we appreciate Dr. Pearsall. So Baltimore, we're here in the city, Southwest. This is what we do. We'll be right back.
At the New Life Recovery Center, recovery isn't just about breaking free from addiction. It's about building a new foundation for the future. That's why financial literacy is one of the core pillars of our wraparound services. We believe that knowing how to budget, save, and make smart money decisions is essential to long-term success in recovery.
I think it's really important that we teach people in recovery what to do with their finance, because one time what they were doing with their money was spending in other, frivolous, doing other things with their money. I want to show you, no matter where you are in life, you can start. You can start where you are. You don't have to keep looking backwards. Let's look forward. It's important to know, because I want you to dream. I want you to have hope. I want you to have a vision. And I want you to give your money an assignment. And so when it comes in your hand, now you're dreaming, you're writing. I help them to journal. Now you know where you're going to go when you get your money. The first thing in your mind, you're not going to think about things that you might have thought before, but let's have a plan of action.
Our financial literacy program teaches everything from how to open a checking account to managing bills, building credit, and even the basics of investing. These aren't just classes, they're tools to help our clients make wise choices, support their families, and begin to build a legacy of stability and success.
Every day we deal with money. Every day people are thinking about money. So why not talk about it and educate in that area? Whatever stage you are, I like to teach the basics. I like to teach you what you do with the finance. Money is currency. It's going to move forward towards you or away from you. But I feel everybody wants the information. Everybody likes money. But now let's talk about your personality. And I go into that because I want to know why you spend the way you do.
At New Life Recovery Center, we don't just help people recover, we help them rebuild. Financial literacy is just one of the ways we turn new beginnings into lifelong victories.
So the classes that we teach in New Life Recovery Center is about financial literacy. We teach you what to do with your money. We don't just talk about what to do with your body, but we talk about where your money is going. When you leave here, you're going to already have a plan of what you're going to do with your finance. You're going to already know how to manage a checkbook. You're going to already know about investments. You're going to already know about life insurance. You're going to already know how to get out of debt. You're going to know how to build your credit. That's going to be important because I want to show you how to get to one place and go to another place.
The journey to recovery isn't an easy path. However, it is a journey well worth taking. Not just for you, but for your loved ones. With the lessons in financial literacy taught at the New Life Recovery Center, we help you along that journey so that you don't become a burden to your family and friends, but a testament of a successful life after recovery.
So what I want to do is I want to teach you how to reach your goals and your dreams. I want to show you how to build a legacy. I want to show you what to do with your finance. You can go from plan A to plan B. You can be at one place and then you can go to another place. And I want to show you how to do that. I want to give you the steps. And that's what they do to New Life Recovery. They show you the steps to get to one place to another. And it's all about going up the steps and getting greater and being at another place.
Ready to start your journey? Call us today at 410-304-6563 and take the first step toward your new life.
Things aren't always on the main strip like Penn North, right? Things do happen in the cut. So where we are right now, Ramsey and Stricker, I consider in the cut. It's a nice little park back here. It's a shaded area. Penn North has got a lot of sunlight, right? Very, very little shade up there. So people down here chilling, doing their thing. We were invited by the city, who saw that, you know, some things going on in some areas that are outside and away from the main focus, which is Penn North. Some areas like Penn North that are all over Baltimore, right? We don't hear about them much, but they exist. So my hats off to Monty and those folks for identifying these areas and just having CBOs like myself to come out, because it's important for us to go outside of what the main focus is and hit the pockets where the help is needed also. So we out here, man, and we're doing the best we can. So I applaud the city for recognizing this space and giving us the invitation to come out here and be of service to these people that need it, man, because we are in, if you don't know this area, man, it's going down. As we speak, we've seen some things we can't put on camera. You know, we've seen some stuff going on that, you know, it's real life in these areas. So it's important to be down here. We don't need armed security, but you just got to have your head on a swivel down here, right? Because, you know, the streets is the streets. So we're here at Baltimore bringing you resources. Southwest Baltimore, Ramsey and Stricker. It's real. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Hey, Baltimore, are you ready for your weekly dose of hope, healing, and real talk? Then don't miss the New Life Show hosted by the one and only Benith McCormick. It's the show that's changing lives with powerful stories, expert guests, and inspiration you can feel. We're talking recovery, mental health, and real solutions that lift up our community. Catch the New Life Show every Sunday at 11:30 a.m. on Channel 2, right here in Baltimore.
Baltimore, Vin McCormick, host of the New Life Show. We had a great show today, folks. We're out here in the community, and we wanted to show you what we do. We just don't sit in the office and allow clients to come in and knock on our door. We want to go out and show the area and the community. This is what we have. This is what we do. And please let us help you. So we brought you that today, Baltimore. So thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next week.